Hey guys, it's me. I know you missed me. Thank you. But I honestly was bored and I was just here to just film a little quick something because I was really bored. And I recently saw Anyways, I recently saw Joey Graceffa do this, right? Where he ranked the deaths in his ETN. And I thought that'd be cute. I might do that with my season one. Um, yeah, and just like talk about it, experience, emotions, filming it. It was a process. Overall, liked I liked the season. I mean, I thought it was cute. If you haven't seen it, you should go watch it. It's okay, but season two is gonna be a lot better. So watch out for that. But I think this season was just the cast was pretty good. I liked most of them. They were like a few problems that I had with, let's see, like two or three of them. There was maybe like not four, two or three of them I had a little problem with at one point, like where they either rage quit. Actually, that happened to all of them, where they just like kind of were mad that they died, and I was like, I'm not doing. They didn't want to do a death, and but then at the end we had one of them came back to do it, and then it was really obvious that one of them was obviously Abe. I'm just gonna say that he was body acted for the second half of the graveyard episode because we had to refilm it, and this was after like we were about to film the finale. It was like 2 episodes before the finale or something, and we had to refilm it because like the half of the episode was just like missing, and I was like, oh my god, what the heck? So we redid it, and I asked him, like, hey, can you come back? We just need to film like 20-30 minutes of like that's all it's gonna take. And he's like, no. And I was like, excuse me, what? And he was just like, no, thank you. He's like, I'm done with that. And I'm pretty sure he said something like he was just really mad and he didn't like the people in the cast because they killed him. And I was like, well, you kind of chose Zuda to go in with you, but you do you. So we body acted him, and he, thank God, died. Second episode, if I'm going to be honest, I did wish he died the first episode he came because I didn't want KJ to die. I was really sad that KJ died. Anyways, that's the tea on that. But I'm just gonna go and rank the deaths in order, and just like let's do something a little fun while we wait for season 2 to come out, I guess. And maybe at the end I'll drop a little teaser for season 2. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this little thing I just threw together, Buttsies, and yeah.
So coming in at number 8, we have Corbin. I honestly think if you watch this season, this death is pretty self-explanatory why he ranked last place. So let's just get into it and watch his death.
Goodbye, guys.
No, no, Corbin. No. Corbin.
Love you guys so much. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, no, no! You're not turning it on. You're not turning the oven on. Dean, you have to.
Bye, guys.
Okay, so I paused the video. Anyways, I don't think his death was horrible. I don't think it was the best, obviously, because he's last place. But I think the build up to it was pretty good. It was funny how he thought that he sabotaged Zuda and he thought he was gonna win, and then he ended up dying. But I think it was more of the build up that helped him, that like gave it extra points. Not enough, obviously, but still. But I think it's the fact that he stood in that little oven and was like, bye guys, as he's on fire. I expected him to more scream in pain. He said for this idea he wanted to do like a Rosanna in season 3 where she just like, it was sad and like, oh, but I don't think this was the time to do that because you're on fire. But yeah, he's number 8. Coming in at number 7, we have Wiz, also known as Caitlyn in the season. I feel like the main reason Wiz is here is because their death was it wasn't really giving. It was like okay, but I don't know. Let's just watch it and see where it goes from here. But honestly, I think they were like probably one of the most robbed people in this season.
Just tell you who's been doing more, me or Zuda. So right now, you could change this around
Well,
and
still,
Oh, I'm sorry, but you had your sister in this game.
Be a winner.
Stop, stop, can I say something? I can't believe that my sister's gone.
Die! Die!
Okay, so we hit that pause button. But anyways, I think Wiz deserved to be second to last because after the whole little pleading, it was good, but it kind of seemed like annoying. Like, girl, you're gonna die. Like, just like forget it. And even if I doubt Dean would have dunked Zuda if he really even thought about it, even if Zuda had a chance of beating him, which we will find out he does. But basically, yeah, like after getting the dunk tank, there was no screaming. I think Wiz was probably like disappointed, but a bit salty, if I'm gonna be honest. After this, and that's why like he didn't really scream after this, cause like he could have. I get maybe he was in the water, like trying to be like, oh no, like you can't scream in water, but babe, you could have came up to the surface and, you know. Anyways, on to the next death. Okay, so coming in at number 6, we have Ave, and oof, cha, he was a real work of art. He wasn't a masterpiece, obviously, but he was different. I think, I don't know if I already mentioned this, but he was one of the people who refused to come back and refilm part of the episode that he died in. Thank God he died that episode. But yeah, his death was fun and games. And there is a major cheetah spawn on him, but let's watch his death first.
Okay. He was talking about some karma, but now he got
No! Oh my god!
No. Please don't. No, 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 no.
I'm sorry, Nikki!
No!
Yay, I love that.
That was horrible!
Okay, so I hit that pause button, but basically, honestly, rewatching it again, the death wasn't that bad finalized. But that being said, actually, this death lasted like another minute longer, and it's a minute of him straight up just moaning in his mic. Basically, he's like, like, it was disturbing. But basically, the tea is that in this challenge that he went in with Zuda, we filmed it twice, actually. And the first time he won, but the gag is he cheated. So basically, like, the challenge was you're supposed to get rid of all your books, but he only put one book in each little redstone trap, and it was like, oh, it's broken. And that's what he told us, and we're like, oh, okay, we'll just continue. And so we checked it after and realized, and after Ave won, we realized the redstone wasn't broken, and we were like, wait a minute, something's not right. So we decided to kill Ave to see if he still had all the other books that he was supposed to place, and surprise, he had them, and we were like, oh, so you cheated. And he was like, what, I didn't cheat. Anyways, we refilmed it, and he died. So, yeah. Other than that, I think his death is really low because Dean really carried it for him. I honestly thought this was Dean's death. Like, yeah, but basically his death, it wasn't that bad, but still, it's low. Next death. So coming in at number 5, we're going to have Miss Rigana, anyways, Rig, also known as Blaine, but I don't know how he outlasted the other ones. I think the other ones just had, like, something that bugged me about them. Like, I just, like, and this is all my personal opinion. This isn't popular opinion at all, so, like, you can think differently, but I just think the other 3 just, they didn't hit the right way. Same thing with Riggs. I think Riggs' death was different, and let's just watch it.
To cleanse it.
Tanya said it's time to cleanse it, and then looks at me, and my heart just drops. Dean,
And now
get something
to
fine.
cleanse
Dean,
it.
you better get out. You guys better
Tanya.
get out.
My God.
Swear. No,
Rig, I'm so
please.
sorry. I can't believe it. Rig's dead. He's my friend. I just lost a friend. But at the same time, it's kind of karma because he voted me in, so.
I helped you, girly. No, stop, girly. No.
I just think the whole aspect on Riggs' death was just so funny to me because him and Dean had this whole argument and they voted each other to end this challenge. So basically, they're both the reasons they're in here. And it's like, for him to die after voting in Dean is just really, to die to Dean after voting him is really what makes me put this up, because it's like, it's just funny to me. And and I'm not trying to like bash him or make fun of him. Well, I kind of am bashing and making fun of him, but I think that's why that death is so high for me, because it's just comical. Like, it's just really funny in my opinion. And like, I know it's like, it wasn't the best, but I think like the girly no, I just thought that was kind of funny to me, and that's why I kind of put it higher. So in fourth place we have Jackie. Jackie, he was so fun to work with in the season, and he was very nice. He was really funny. I was kind of sad to see him go so early, but I was also kind of happy he got revived because he was only there for like 2 episodes, like episode part 1 and the carnival episode, because so the thing is he wasn't able to make it to the next recording, and like everyone was there, and I felt bad for like wasting their time. So I was like, okay, Jackie, I came up with an idea, you'll come back. And then everyone was like, okay, we all agreed on it. And it was like a fun little twist where it's like, oh, you don't find the shears, she gon' poof. And basically like Jackie naturally anyways was the last one to be freed, so it all worked out. But Jackie was the first ever cast member in my series to experience a twist in the death. And then Ave was not long after. Anywho, let's get on to Jackie's death. But after Jackie's death, in this video, the deaths will get better. And I think this is where the deaths like become sadder and stuff like that.
Oh no, we have a loser and we have a
That was so
winner.
fun. I wanted to catch up
Alright,
the
now
other.
get me out.
No, you can't dunk the other one, Tyler, because winners are supposed to win. Losers, on the other hand,
Caitlin, no,
Jackie.
Jackie, stop it.
Jackie, no.
I wasn't supposed to die. I'm not supposed to die. I didn't know that.
It's not supposed to work like that.
This death was honestly giving a lot. And the funny thing is, this death was refilmed. You can kind of see the graphics changing when we were on normal. Like the old Minecraft and then Bedrock, like the graphic quality changes. But basically the first time we filmed this, Jackie was just in shock. They were just so confused to what just happened. Like, did I actually just die? And I was like, I felt so bad. But the fact that he was able to come back and refilm this was really good. And he had a really good death. And the shock value of like Corbin, Zuda, and Dean as well, they were like, wow, like that just happened. I think that really adds on and builds to the death, and that's why it's like really good. Especially like Corbin's thing at the end, it's like, that's not supposed to happen. But I think Jackie played it out well, and unfortunately Jackie wasn't able to survive another episode or whatever, but Jackie was later revived and may appear in season 2, may or may not. Let's go to the next death. Let's do it. So coming in at a solid third, we have KJ. KJ was so fun to have in this season. You don't even know how sad I was to see KJ die. The first episode he came in, he died instantly, and I was like, oh my gosh, why couldn't it have it been Ave? I was so bummed. Honestly, everyone who was left except for Ave, I didn't want dead. Like, I wanted all of them there. But it was sad to see KJ go, but he did at least go out stunning and in a really funny yet really sad death.
Go!
Come on, Dean.
I'm so how do I push
Dean,
that?
hurry!
So Dean started breaking my fences, and I'm like, bitch, you better not push me, ho. I will fuck you up.
Oh.
Please,
Sorry.
please.
Now the only way for me to get this artifact is to push KJ. And I'm just thinking, I'm so sorry, KJ, but I need this artifact. I'm sorry!
Please, no! No!
So sad to see KJ in the center of the earth, melted, dead. Don't know where he's at. He's dead. But honestly, if there is a future season where I could invite KJ back, honestly, I would. I don't know. We didn't have any problems. Like, I don't know where KJ is at the moment, actually. But this death was really sad because I knew Dean and KJ were really close. And Dean did not want to kill KJ, but he didn't also want to, like, quit the challenge and be like, oh, just like kill Azumi or whatever. Actually, he did want to kill Azumi, but like at the beginning of the challenge with Lumberjack, we made a rule where it's like you can't kill your partner, so he had to. But rest in peace, KJ. Next person. Dean Cummins in at a solid 2. His death was not only good, but this season he was a force to be reckoned with. He was in almost every single death challenge and won every single challenge, and him dying at the end was just like this strong player just going out. It was just very shocking. But also his death was pretty good. He had a really nice scream. Actually, when he died the first time, he was also kind of mad and shocked, and like he didn't do a death, like a good one. He didn't scream or anything. But I was like, hey, can you redo it? And he was like, yeah. So we redid it, and it was good the second time around. Thank God he did, because now he's number 2 on this list.
Oh my god, Zuda. Wait, no, Zuda. Open house! No.
I'm not trying to die.
Oh, it's hot in here. Oh my god. No. No.
This death sort of speaks for itself because he was also really close with Zuda, and for them to have to go against each other was really sad. And it was really good. So, next person. Finally, coming in at number 1, first place, we have Miss Azumi Love 315, also known as Bacon. But I think Azumi honestly played such a big role in my season 1 that when she died, it was just so sad and devastating, because especially the way that they played it out was so good. And then her scream. I think Azumi was such a big, bold person in the series. Like, I don't even know. But just seeing them die, and honestly, it's just, you just have to watch it to see what I mean.
I finished.
Zuda has won, and he has successfully made a replica of the Life Stone. Now, in order to claim the artifact, you must do the unforgivable. You must get your friend and push them in the chamber and kill them to claim the artifact.
No, don't do it.
It must
Zuda,
be
don't
done.
do it.
Get back, bitch.
Okay, so I just feel so defeated because Exita beat me, and now I'm about to burn and die, and it sucks because I worked so hard. I've fought so hard in here, and now I'm just gonna die.
Zuda, please, no. No.
Bitch, you're the one that challenged.
No, Zuda, don't do this.
Exita, I'm your friend, please. We had this together, please. No, please don't do this.
Don't.
No.
I'm sorry, but you should have won.
Oh my gosh, don't do
Sorry.
that.
I'm sorry. No.
What did you do?
I had to do it, else it would be me.
Oh my god.
I honestly think this death wouldn't have been that good if it wasn't for Zuda and Lady really acting it out and playing it out as well. They made this death 10 times better. Azumi herself just made the death really good. And I think overall it's the connection and the way that how Zuda and Azumi were literally the duo to be reckoned with. And then at the end they had to go against each other. I feel like out of all the duos and friends, theirs was the hardest to watch go down. And it was like, oh my gosh, who's gonna win? But it was Zuda who won, and sadly Azumi had to die. It was a really sad death. I feel like this death, all of them I feel really sad. Well, most of them I feel kind of sad. It's like, oh, they died. But I feel like Azumi's just like, oh my gosh, Azumi died. Like, wow, I'm so sad now. Like, almost brought tears to my eyes. Anyways, it was a really good death, and that concludes my list.
Okay, so that is my tier list, and obviously these people deserved where they go, because I think the people who are on the bottom, they deserve to stay in the bottom. I honestly had a difficult time deciding who was the worst, Abe's or Corbin's, and then also Wiz. Wiz was like, they were the bottom 3, obviously, because it was like, they just, it just wasn't given. And I feel like all 3 of them had pretty good creative deaths, but they didn't really play it out well. And it just didn't look good. And I just thought they were really funny. And then obviously coming in at number, the top 3, we had KJ, Azumi, and what the fuck was their name? Who am I? Oh, Dean, yeah, overall. But yeah, those are obviously top 3. I thought their deaths were pretty, I guess you would say creative, kind of repetitive, but they were still cute, and I really thought that they really played it out. Anyways, now time for the teaser. So, actually, I will be dropping, not necessarily a teaser, but an episode 0, per se, kind of like a previously on, I guess you would say teaser, and it will be revealing one of the cast members of the season. I will be doing a cast reveal on that, but that will be later. I actually don't have a set time date. I'm hoping I drop the season, like a season premiere, near the end of May or beginning of June, because I want season 3 applications to go out in June and then hopefully film July. So if you want to sign up for my future seasons, look out for that. But basically, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. It's just something like I just did, because why not? But that was my rankings. If you want to leave your rankings in the comments down below, I'll happily read them and reply to comments. I want to see your guys' ideas. And if you haven't joined the Discord already, the Discord link will be in below. We have a little server. She's a little dead, but we can resurrect her. And I do host for funds and other mini games on there. So hopefully go check it out, and just thank you for watching this video if you did, and bye.